Let's welcome into the studio Aaron Buss joining myself, Sam Roberts, and John C. Reilly playing Larry Buss.
Yeah. Hi, Aaron Berg.
Hi, I'm Aaron Buss.
Larry Buss?
Larry, I don't remember.
Dr.
Oh, my God. You introduced him as Aaron Buss.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did you not hear that? Oh, my God.
There's
Sam
so
had
many names.
too many strokes. Aaron Buss as Larry Buss.
Yeah, I haven't been here for a while. Things have changed.
Hi, Aaron, yeah.
New studio, dementia.
You have to understand, Aaron, that you get to just talk to one gym at a time. Whether it's, I don't know which one it'll be, but you generally get one.
Okay.
I'm juggling with a lot of gyms here, trying to figure out who am I talking to, like John C. Reilly, Anna Delvey. This is a master of disguise.
I'd like to talk to Dr. Buss, if I may.
Yeah.
Hey, come play a little basketball with us.
It's John C. Reilly as.
I'm John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly as Dr. Buss.
Yeah.
Now, John C. Reilly, I heard rumors.
As
Dr. Buss.
Yeah.
I have a question for
Yeah,
you.
big muscles. What are you lifting up, Kareem?
See, that's why it's
Good
important.
stuff.
Got a lot of the references.
Yeah.
So
A lot
he
of
stays
Laker
in
stuff.
character.
Well, yeah, and
Sure.
a moment ago he described his mom as Sally Fields.
Yeah. Now, how is she doing health-wise?
In real life, she's okay, but in the movie, she passed away.
That's correct. Now,
Just like in my real life.
It's a series.
Yeah, serious.
It's a series.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Buss, my question would be, and no spoilers, of course, you had one scene where you were fingering a girl. She then yelled, "Oh, God," and he goes, "Already," but then the girl looked up, and your daughter in the show was standing right in front of you.
Yeah, fake news. Never happened. Never
I
happened.
didn't realize you were like a Trump guy,
Ah,
too.
it didn't happen. No. It was a waitress. Didn't happen.
My
Didn't
next
happen.
question, John C. Reilly as Dr.
Yeah.
Buss, would be...
Got big muscles. What are you lifting up? The forum?
Yeah.
That's another
By the way, the
reference.
Forum Club
Good
was
reference.
a great idea to
Yeah,
have
it
all
was.
these people partying and stuff there. And Richard Pryor showed up on your show.
I liked Mike Epps as Richard Pryor.
Jim's back.
Oh, okay.
I liked Epps as Pryor. I thought he did a good job. It's he captured a lot of Pryor's mannerisms and just like in his eyes. Like that's probably how Pryor looked.
Wasn't he supposed to play Pryor in a movie at one
I
point?
heard that too, but who knows?
That's correct. I
Yeah.
think that movie got shelved. But again, back to Dr. Buss.
Richard Pryor, I
being
didn't like his
played-
language.
Being played by John C.
Dirty
Reilly.
language.
There's rumors. I talked to someone that worked makeup on the production. There's rumors that you and Will Ferrell no longer get along because he really wanted that part.
He wanted to make all the Lakers have elf hats.
Gotcha. You wanted it from the film Elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I
Yeah.
can see where that'd be an issue.
I said, we're going to call him Kareem Abdul-Burgundy.
And this,
Ron Burgundy,
so
Anchorman.
This sounds like him as you think?
Oh, it's a masterful
not
impression.
the greatest
Yeah.
impression.
I disagree. I think it's a masterful John C. Reilly.
Here's what happened. He saw Frank Caliendo doing John C. Reilly,
Yeah.
and ever since then he's been obsessed with doing
I
John
just learned
C.
how to
Reilly.
do it from watching him. I can do all the impressions he can do. I just watch him do it. Frank is literally the best. There's nobody better at impressions than Frank Caliendo.
Oh, Frank was better?
Oh, Frank was better. See, Scarface. Boom.
Could you do
Sure.
Frank Caliendo doing John C. Reilly doing Dr. Buss?
Yeah, I'm a bunch of whole different people. I don't know who I am. Am I Frank? Am I Dr. Boss? Am I John C. Reilly?
For a second, I think you almost slipped into a Madden impression.
Yeah, probably
because
did.
you associated
Sure
so
I
much
did.
with Caliendo.
Sure I did. I do a better one than Caliendo.
I think so.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually do think
Sure,
so.
some people think it's Uncle Paulish or kind of Kermit-like,
Yeah.
but I do a much better one. Yeah, you just do your voice like this. That's Kermit.
It doesn't.
Doesn't
It's
work
no
at all
good. No,
when
it
I do it,
stinks.
right? It's
Stinks.
bad.
None of these impressions tend to hit anywhere for me. Could you do? Could you do?
What do you need?
Frank Caliendo doing Jim Norton, doing John C. Reilly, no Dr. Buss.
Hey, boy, why don't we see how many push-ups we can do in the pool? I got a big dick too, Dirk.
Okay, that's Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. Fantastic film.
Yeah, that's I like that. You could tell the nuance, the difference. That was Caliendo
Yeah.
doing John C. Reilly by Norton without the Lakers.
I'm in Boogie Nights. I'm 47 playing a high school kid. I got a perm.
He did have a perm in the film.
He did have a perm. They were out by the cabana and they were just rocking out.
Talking about and they were just describing themselves.
Frank Caliendo doing Burt Reynolds in Boogie Nights.
I'm sorry too, kid.
That's very good. That was very good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or how about the way Burt Reynolds wanted to do that character?
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Jack Harner.
He wanted to do it as
Yes, he
an
did.
Irishman.
He was doing an Irish accent, and Paul Thomas Anderson told him, what are you doing? Doesn't sound right.
He said, To cut it out?
Yeah, I believe he did try it in an Irish accent, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
When you're a really good actor, you think you make these choices that you think are really smart, and then the director will stop it.
Yeah.
Full tilt and go, "You're an idiot."
You have to respect
Anyone could tell Burt Reynolds.
Paul Thomas Anderson for telling Burt Reynolds to cut the shit.
Yeah. But that was when Burt Reynolds was kind of off the map, and that put him back on the map. That was his little John Travolta Pulp Fiction role.
And he hated it, though. Burt Reynolds was not happy at all when he did that. He fucking like screamed at his agent. I heard he fired his agent.
What do you think that would have sounded like?
God damn it, I'm the bandit. God damn it, Sally Field, I used to fuck that woman. And Lonnie Anderson, you're fired. God damn it, I'm the bandit.
Yeah. When you said fired, it sounded like him. That was good.
He was an attractive man in his time.
Yep.
I'm Hooper.
Yeah.
You know what the best Burt Reynolds clip ever is?
What?
When he was on, we've played it before.
Jay Leno, yeah.
When he was on the Jay Leno show with Mark Summer, the host of Double Dare, and he had no respect for Mark Summers, but Mark Summers didn't really have a ton of reverence for Burt Reynolds, and Burt Reynolds got so pissed.
Wow.
Yeah, he should have. Mark Summers should have come out and just raved about how happy he was to be on the couch with Burt Reynolds. That's all I would have done is talk to Burt Reynolds.
You wouldn't. You would.
I would have talked to Jay, but I just would have kept looking at Burt. Going,
That's
"You're
right.
so great."
Because the first thing that pissed off Burt was that he was getting Summers back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he was getting this, like he's talking to Mark Summers was talking to Leno the whole time, and Burt was just sitting there like a bump on a log.
Wow, look at Burt.
Yeah,
he's fucking
pissed.
steamed.
He's pissed,
as he should be. He's Burt Reynolds.
He doesn't want to be there to begin with.
I don't even know who Mark Summers is.
Host of Double Dare,
Neither did
Nickelodeon.
Still don't know what Double Dare is.
The Nickelodeon game show Double Dare. You know, it's a very messy show, but he's got OCD.
Oh, I have
Wild,
a new
huh?
show on Nickelodeon called Uncle A's Kids.
What?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we go around to the park. We talk about adult issues and how they should be translated to children. We covered Roe v. Wade. We're covering like gun violence, trying to explain it to kids. And
it's on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, Nickelodeon.
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
like web series streaming. It's hard to find, but we put all the B-roll on Berg's base on Gas Digital.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
you're like the Linda Ellerby for this generation.
Yeah, I'm bringing it to the kids. Kids need to know about Roe v. Wade. It's a really important issue for them.
Yeah, well, the way things are going, they're going to find out sooner or later.
Yep.
Man, I didn't realize we were going to get so hot-talky this morning.
Guy with irony.
Yeah. No, that's good that you're bringing that to the kids.
Yeah, the kids need to know that. They need to know police violence, all the stuff kids are...
you're teaching them about police violence.
Yeah,
All they're going to do is walk out the door if they want to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real. It's a
hot
take.
take.
Some hot takes.
We have a whole Black Lives Matter episode coming up, and we're just...
For children?
Yeah, for kids 4 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very
If you're
young.
3 or 7, you're fucked. But if you're 4 to 6, you will learn.
Yeah.
We want them to know before. Also...
you think the kids should be... I mean, those are very serious, kind of dark issues. Think the kids
we make them
need
fun.
Yeah.
we get
Fun.
we get New Yorkers, like real on the street, like Tompkins Square Park people with addiction, and we get
Homeless.
them to not home. I mean, some of them have homes, but they discuss the issues with the kids, and it's really important to do that. We're going to cover grooming. Next,
Okay, you're going to teach kids about
Yeah,
grooming.
you want to groom?
grooming.
Take them to Hollywood, and then they'll learn about grooming.
Wow, you really are up on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing.
That's
fun.
good. I mean, you got to teach them about it so they can avoid it. Is that the idea?
or how to be good at it.
Okay, I can't be as supportive of the show. I don't think
You haven't watched it yet.
I
It
have.
seems
That's
That's a
like
great
you're
point,
jumping in.
Sam. You're judging it.
I don't want to judge it.
Yeah,
I don't want to judge it.
It's educational, and you have kids. You have Nickelodeon, I'm sure, streaming service. Nickelodeon Plus.
Is that
what
where it's on?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I got to look that up.
Yeah. Do you have Peacock?
I got Peacock.
Yeah.
If you have Peacock, then there's an add-on where you can get Nickelodeon Plus.
Peacock Plus?
Yeah.
I don't know if Peacock Plus will cover it. Some of the old episodes may come up.
Okay,
two
all right.
pluses sounds to me like it's going to be a negative. Yes, me.
It's a double positive, right?
Yeah.
No, I get that. I get that. You
It's
want
good.
to watch Burt Reynolds get pissed off?
I'd love to.
Okay, I thought you might.
The child, you hold the child's head under the baked beans and then you throw them out and then...
We have an
Who
obstacle
told
course.
you you were a neatness freak?
I
I just say that because your back is to me, and I was just talking to a back.
No, I can talk to you too, Bert.
Thank you.
Watch out, he's got
See,
scissors.
by the way, that's where Bert's not being fun. Bert's not being fun.
No, he's
Natalie
not.
Cuomo is joining us.
Hi, Natalie.
Hey, Natalie.
And this is good
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Hi.
because she'll help us with this analysis.
This is Burt Reynolds. Do you know who he is? Your father used to watch him.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm interested.
Yeah?
Do you know Burt Reynolds? or know of. Burt
He,
Reynolds.
he
You
died.
probably-
He
he's
passed away.
away.
He was the biggest box office draw in the 70s.
He was the biggest what?
Box office draw
Do you
in
know
the
what a
70s.
box office is?
It's nice to see you, Sam.
Me
Okay,
too.
so
You too.
it's like before OnlyFans, people used to have to go out and like sit in seats and watch things on a big screen in a very communal setting, and it was great. Movies used to be glamorous.
That's what it was called.
Movies.
I remember that.
The talkies is
Yeah.
what they used
The
to call
talkies.
it. Yeah.
Talkies.
And Burt Reynolds was a veritable sex symbol, a marquee icon, a bankable movie star.
Yeah.
And
In
he's-
for the talkies.
And a great actor.
for the talkies.
And a great fucking actor.
Great actor.
Great
yeah.
actor.
Great actor. Now, this guy next to him, I have no idea who he is.
That's Mark Summers, bro.
I don't know.
no
who
one
he is.
knows who he
You're
is.
just
at all.
competitive because he used to host a children's talk show. You're hosting a children's talk show.
That's true.
You're being
Wow.
very competitive.
I got this thing where I'm trying to start a Twitter beef with Blippy, and he's not
Blippy?
responding.
My
at
kid-
all. Who's Blippy? That's what I said on Twitter. But Blippy.
So much
gets-
to learn about it, it'll make you want to shout.
Blippy was a kind of edgy comic that's now like a kids show host.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of what I do, but he did it first. So everyone's like, I stole the idea from him because I was an edgelord, and now I do a kids show.
Yeah.
And now
BLIPPI.
Blippy, and my daughter likes Blippy's show better than mine because she's like, Dad, why are we watching this grooming thing?
So Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Speaking of edgelords. So here what we're seeing is this is one of our favorite Burt Reynolds clips. He was on the Jay Leno Tonight Show. This is, many, many years ago.
Yeah.
But he's on with Mark Summers.
Do you remember Jay Leno?
Of course.
Has a show now called Jay Leno's Garage, where
Yes.
he shows all of these cars that he has and stuff.
Thank you.
Jay Leno of Jay Leno's Garage.
Yeah.
But Mark Summers, host of Nickelodeon's Double Dare, was on. And Burt Reynolds felt very, very,
Very slighted.
disrespected
Yeah.
by Mark Summers. So it's just seeing this kind of tension
Yeah.
on like a network talk show is just, it never goes away. It's
Never.
always entertaining.
I just say that because your back is to me, and I was just talking to a back.
No, I can talk to you too, Bert.
Thank you.
Watch out, he's got scissors.
He's got scissors.
No, I was just wondering who told you that, because
My wife tells me that often.
she says, good morning.
I'm
you're
still
neat."
married, as a matter of fact.
Yes, well,
Shit.
Oh,
shit.
Boy, Burt's face.
I like the look
Battle,
he's giving.
battle.
Yeah, Jeremiah Watkins is about to come up and start doing skits and stuff.
Starts blowing a
well,
saxophone.
that's the end of the conflict. Conflict.
Conflict?
I was going to say confrontation and conflict. And I'm like, let's put them together. Get it done fast.
The end of the conflict.
Actually, Jim, unfortunately, Jay is not the at this point in his career, he's not the conflict resolver that he would grow to be. This is only the beginning. Now, Mark Summers deciding to take that shot is a bold move. Like
Yeah.
that is, and I'd be annoyed if I were Burt Reynolds too.
Because it
it's
was a
like,
shot. Because he could have probably salvaged that moment and not been cunty about it.
There should have been there should have been I think a little bit of reverence.
Yes.
On Mark Summers' part to be like, look, yeah, I know Double Dare is hot right now. I'm not Burt Reynolds. I have the thing. Maybe don't execute. Why you give me that look?
I still don't even know what Double Dare is. I really. You ever hear this show, Double Dare?
No.
Me neither.
I
Well,
don't
it's
remember
right,
it either.
It's right. There's like a generational in between you two.
Yeah.
And that's the Double Dare sweet spot. You know what I mean?
Walk me through the elevator pitch. You're Mark Summers. I bump into you in the elevator. The girl from Kelly Ripa's in there. She just tooted.
Oh, wow.
She walks out.
Is that no? It's Kelly Ripa.
Ripa tooted.
Wow.
She Did Kelly Ripa just fart?
Yeah.
And then I go, hey, I know you from somewhere. Don't you produce TV shows?
Yes. Double Dare. Well, it's a family quiz show in which the two winners after 2 rounds go and participate in a very messy obstacle course for kids.
That sounds fun.
Thank you.
That reminds me of a little bit of like American Ninja Warrior for kids.
But for little kids. Now picture this.
And they have those gyms now. There's one that I took my ex's kid to for a birthday party.
Yes.
It's a good premise.
But
People like this.
Picture this, right? This is the type of obstacle course. A big nose, okay?
Okay.
You got to get the flag out of the nose.
I've seen this show.
You put your hand in the nostril, and it's full of slimy boogers, and you got to pull the flag out. Kids think boogers are hilarious.
Yeah.
They're right.
They are.
Kids are right. Boogers rule.
Yeah, now imagine having to fish through a whole bunch of fake boogers to get a flag, and if you get it, you get a $100 gift certificate from KB Toys.
Wow.
Does that sound like a show you might be interested in?
And how much could you make each episode for, Mark?
$38.
$38
Canadian.
What network would you love to put this on?
Nickelodeon Plus, if there's any programming spots available.
We got some sweet spots. Hulu's doing some
Magnavox.
self-advertising now for $500. You can put your podcast on it.
Do they still sell those fucking cassette Magnavox? I used to love a good boombox.
That one had a CD player on it too.
Oh,
Sam,
did it? Oh,
why do they need helmets for this?
It's great.
Well, because and it's good that you ask. It's not necessarily for when they're fishing through like the big pancake and butter and stuff. It's because one of the other obstacles might be like a big mouth with a big tongue coming out of it, and the mouth would open, and there's like whipped cream on the tongue, and you have to slide down. So when you're sliding, you don't want to get any head trauma.
Could I add a note? Could the kids already have helmets on when they got to the show? Could you get really special kids to do this show and then make it double dare?
Well,
The show would be so much better, Aaron.
I think so.
It really would.
Oh, look at these
see,
poor
like
kids.
hamster wheel. The kids would have to get on the hamster wheel. If you tumble off the hamster wheel, hit your head, you're fucked.
This guy should not be anywhere near Burt Reynolds.
Mark Summers?
Yeah.
Are you saying they're not on the same level
They're not
of
on the same
contribution
level
as entertainers?
No.
So you
come
can
on.
see now,
Yeah.
when this guy looks at Burt Reynolds and he goes, actually, Burt, I'm not divorced.
Yeah.
You could see where Burt would be like,
Yeah.
you fucking asshole.
Because Bert was just being a little shitty. I got your back. Like, you could see Bert wanted, but he probably could have diffused that a little bit.
Plus,
And
Bert's annoyed that he's on the Tonight Show. He's not annoyed that he's...
he's annoyed that he has to sit next to this guy. Like, there's probably another guest that canceled. Who's probably supposed to be Bette Midler, somebody else of note.
Mark
Do you
Summers
mind
was big
if
at
we,
the time.
if we sample a little of Bert's work as well?
Burt, how do you know? Yeah, I would love to.
Could you show Bert in Playgirl? But Travis already had it
There
pulled
you
up.
go, Natalie.
And there's Burt Reynolds.
How about...
I'm sorry, Mario Lopez is shredded. Would. Definitely would. Mario, oh my God, Mario.
Dude, nobody asked.
I'm just looking. I mean, you got to respect abs like that when a man's lying down.
Yeah.
That's true.
If
The
the
lying
three of
down.
us lay
that's a
down,
great
there's
call.
just a whole chunk of cheese coming off the side of our body.
Yeah, it wouldn't be pretty.
Lopez is shredded.
Yeah, the man titties just draping over to his side.
If I stripped with him back in the day, I'd be like, no, don't go on yet. Let's talk a bit more. Right when he was about to go on stage.
If I laid on my side like that, I would look like I'm melting. My tits and side fat into the fucking...
Someone lit Norton on fire. Lopez is ripped, but
yeah, that's
But I like
literally the Jabba the Hutt pose.
yeah.
And that's what a lot of us would look like if we posed like that. Jabba, not
And Burt
Mario.
Reynolds was mid-70s when he did that. Like, that was in the 70s.
He was not 70
No, it was
years
in the
old.
70s.
Well, can we zoom on Bert?
You'd like to see Burt.
You would go for Bird, I think, Natalie.
I think
Who
he has
wouldn't?
enough of the creepy edge for me.
Look, you could see
Really?
his pubes.
Yeah, he's a hairy guy. Very talented. Cigarette.
Troy, you see his pubes?
I like the dead animal behind him. That really is a good touch.
It's not dead yet.
Yeah.
That's Reynolds just exposing his alpha quality by laying
yeah.
on a bear.
Yeah, who doesn't want to hang out with Burt Reynolds
Yeah.
fucking naked on a rug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picture this, Nat. You come off stage at
Yeah.
the stand.
Okay.
Reynolds is there. He's like, I like what you do, kid. Now,
Okay.
2 questions.
Who's that, Reynolds or
One.
Babe Ruth?
At what point in his career did Burt Reynolds ever sound like that?
I don't know. I can't do impressions at all. 2 questions. 1, what do you do at stand-up again? 2, what's it going to take to get you into the W Hotel in Union Square?
And 3, when did I become a 1920s detective?
4, who killed you, or is that your period?
You're there. If Burt Reynolds comes
Yeah.
up to you and
What
he's
would
like,
you
if you
do?
think my chest is hairy, you should see my pubes.
Yeah.
You're in.
Would you?
I like the way that he was talking to the kids guy.
Ah, the aggressive.
You like the way he is, yes.
The aggressive nature of it.
This is a little like slutty. I don't like that, but I
Yeah.
like the aggressive nature. The way he looked at that guy and was like, "How dare you fucking talk to me like that?"
Is there
That
any
was
more of
good.
that clip?
That was good.
Yes, there is. Jim.
Oh, there's a couple seconds of
there's
it.
a there's a true disdain.
Yeah, I
that
like
he
his,
has
his
for Mark.
anger is hot.
Yeah. Even in a pink sweater. Like
Yeah.
he
He
showed
can
up.
wear pink,
Yeah. Like he will fuck you up.
and he'll kill you in
Yeah.
that pink sweater.
Yeah, he will choke you to death.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
I was just wondering who told you that because
My
Oh,
wife
he's hot,
tells me that
for
often.
sure.
she says, "Good morning."
I'm
you're
still
in-
married, as a matter of fact.
Yes, well, you.
He threw his water on him. He threw his water on him.
Jerry.
Hit pause for a second.
Wow.
Did you hear what Bert said? He said this. You're not a neatness freak
Yeah.
anymore. Because now you're all wet.
Yeah,
Water on him.
I threw my water on you, loser.
And by the way, if
Oh,
that was
yeah.
hot coffee, he would have done the same fucking thing.
With pleasure.
With
Because
pleasure.
he's so hot.
Do you think he cucked Mark Summers there?
Oh, he
I
cucked him
fucking hope-
hard.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Mark Summers,
Yes, he
if he
did.
doesn't slap Burt Reynolds in the next 30 seconds, is a bitch. Is a bitch. I'm sick of people not getting physical. I got to see Mark Summers slap Burt Reynolds.
Your team Will Smith.
Huh? Yeah, I got to that point. I'll throw someone around now.
There is a
Yeah.
resolution to it.
Okay.
They do have a resolution. They make up.
Ew.
I know.
That's disgusting.
But he went to throw it on Burt, and Burt stopped him.
Yeah, Bert's a fucking.
I
yeah.
don't
Bert
really.
knew it was coming.
I think no.
Reflexes.
He went on. He went publicly and made all these and said like, well, I'm married.
I'm
No,
married,
fuck
you're not.
you.
He had
By
divorced
the
like
way-
Lonnie Anderson was his wife.
By the way,
well, you know what kind
Burt
of
Reynolds could bang Mark Summers' wife, I bet.
100%.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
literally, if I
100%.
were Burt Reynolds, I would just laugh, throw the water, and then go fuck his wife. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
what?
you can't
That
just
is it.
leave and
That's
you have to find
Yeah.
No,
out.
Plus,
where she
later.
is.
who knows where she is?
Yeah.
Like
You
we'll
can't just.
find her later.
Probably in the green room. This was probably
That
the
is
height of
true.
Mark Summers' career.
That's
Exactly.
a very nerdy insult too. Hey, I'm married.
I'm
and
married.
you're
Yeah.
not.
My wife tells me what to do. What
Yeah.
are you doing? Crushing Hollywood pussy, loser.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Bert was shish kebabbing pussy at that point.
Even then, right?
Oh,
this is not
until
Burt
the day he
Reynolds.
died in
Yeah.
Florida. He was shish kebabbing pussy.
He really was.
Oh, boy.
He really was.
Wait, he's dead?
He died
died.
recently,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
in his 70s. I know, it's a
sorry.
shame.
The
I was
last-
heartbroken.
The last movie star is his last movie. Adam Rifkin directed it. The last movie star, and it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It takes you into his life, but a fictional account. of
He
it.
did
I
so
just
many
watched
good movies.
Natalie just had I watched her entire vision for her future collapse.
That's
when
how
she
it should be when you find out Burt Reynolds is dead.
dead.
Yes. Watch him in
I'm
Boogie
sorry.
Nights. Watch him in The Longest Yard,
That's
the original.
too painful.
Yeah.
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 I think he has a cameo in the remake of The Longest Yard.
I've
Yes,
heard he did
does.
too, but yeah.
he does. I watched it.
Stone Cold's in it too.
If you watch, if she saw a clip of the original Longest Yard, she would like it. But I think she should also watch a clip of Boogie Nights to see how he evolved. You
As
need to
an
see
age,
from
yeah.
beginning. Smokey and the Bandit, you would have loved him.
I think what you'll really like is the way this confrontation evolves.
They finally
Okay.
say sorry, yeah.
Water on your crotch, you bitch. It was an aggressive slapback too.
That's good.
It was aggressive.
I am starting to feel bad for the little child.
Mark Summers.
This is what's known as losing control of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Just-
But Mark Summers
He's
does.
not a neatness freak anymore.
Oh.
I just poured my piss on him.
Welcome to late night television. You know, I'm on this nice little quiet, Nickelodeon Lifetime. We do a little show. We do some sewing. We do some little, things like that.
Don't try to save it, Mark. You
Trying
got
to
bitch.
save
Threw
it.
water on me. Did you notice that, folks?
And you'll treasure it later.
Don't touch
Oh, you love
Don't touch me.
it. You love what he just
And
did.
you'll thank me for doing that.
Tapped him right on the
And
ball.
you'll treasure it
Funny, I don't
later.
remember.
He wants to hit him, but he doesn't know how.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
But he doesn't know
He wants to leave. He's like,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fanatic, but you
Hit
started
pause for a
out.
second because he does. He wants to, he's got that
He doesn't know what to do.
He's
where he
like-
wants to fight Burt Reynolds, but he's like, I don't know how to fight Burt Reynolds.
And he knows Burt Reynolds would knock his teeth out on live
100%.
television.
100% because he felt the aggressiveness of the slapback
Yep.
with the mug in the face, and then he also tapping on his palm is like, and you'll treasure it.
It's
later.
okay, young boy.
Exactly.
So when you
love
take
it.
a little bitch boy like this
Yeah.
and you throw some physical at him,
Yeah.
they don't know what to do.
But but Mark Summers does at least not back off. He doesn't back off. I mean,
No.
he's trying to keep it together.
But he doesn't know. You're right. He hasn't been in
It's
a lot of
awkward.
confrontations.
Yeah.
He's never been in a fist fight. He maybe took Taekwondo for 2 months when he was 6 years old.
Right.
And he doesn't know. And that's a man telling a boy what's happening.
And he's been watching Burt Reynolds his whole life.
Yes.
Everyone knows Burt Reynolds. He's one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
And I think the mistake that Mark Summers is making is he's trying to maintain his position as equals to
Yeah.
Burt, and he's not.
Right.
That's Burt
And
Reynolds,
he's trying
bro.
to be like a happy, clappy, fun boy for the show. He doesn't want to blow his shot. He's like, I'm doing promo. I got to stay happy.
Bro,
It's a
you just
kid's
got a
show.
mug of water slap back in your
Yeah.
face.
He's trying to no-sell babyface when...
Can't do it. Sometimes you can't do it.
Yeah. When
Sometimes you can't
he's
do
a
it.
jablokey.
Here's a good trick. If you're weak, what he could do is be like, I'm really sorry. That was that. And then get up and go, look, here's my back. And grab a mug and then just full on smash the mug in Burt Reynolds' face.
That's what you got to do, right?
Yeah, and be like, who's crying now? And then,
Stop him
he
on the
goes,
ground.
you'll treasure it later, Bert. And Bert should just
There
be
you
lying,
go.
picking porcelain out of his face.
You got to go. Sometimes you got to take it there.
Can we address how poorly Jay is dealing with this situation?
Well, Jay, I think, is also in this spot, right, where Jay hasn't been doing the Tonight Show that long at
This
this
is
point.
early 90s, yeah.
And didn't deserve the Tonight Show.
So he's sitting there going,
I
like,
disagree.
I
Team Leno.
remember you were on there.
I think Jay did a great job,
I
personally.
love Jay.
But I think Jay is sitting here going, like, they never would have done this to Carson. What do I do
Yeah.
here? I'm losing the Tonight. Like, he's still in that taking over for Carson's space. He hasn't become.
And he also knows how angry Bert is, and he knows that this could
Yeah.
go
All
ugly.
Leno's thinking is how much longer until Tammy Pescatelli comes out. That's what he's thinking right now. I love Tammy Pescatelli. Very underrated, I
Yes.
think.
Yeah, she's funny.
I,
Yeah, she's
I
great.
love Tammy.
She's great.
But
All right.
I think she did Leno's old, because he would have all the Last Comic Standing comics
Yep.
on. But you were on it, and
I
you
was.
killed on that.
Yeah, 2004 was my first time. He was already in it for
You
quite a while.
killed on that.
Thank you.
You were one of the first guys to bring heat on that show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It did me no good.
It didn't?
Really?
No, I'm still here.
You sold some.
You can't.
You sold some books.
It's 18 years
I
later.
did, yeah.
You sold some books.
Yeah.
Yeah, that used to be the thing. That was Rogan back
That's it,
then.
yeah.
Yes,
Tonight Show,
that's
man,
what that
Letterman.
was.
Yeah.
And this guy, Mark Summers, could have gone on to be the next Rogan if he went edgy after that.
You
'Cause
think so?
Rogan had a game show, and then Rogan went on to
That's
You
right.
know what?
become the king of the world.
And you know what? There are all these Rogan clips. They're the best. The montages of like people who don't do well on Rogan.
Yeah.
This is Mark not doing well with his spot.
Are
You know,
there
it's
people who
like,
don't do well on Rogan?
Oh, it's one of the greatest YouTube loops you can ever fall into. Is people
really?
who just miss their shot.
Is it just Louis J. Gomez over and over?
Was he bad on Rogan?
No, I'm just plugging our tour. We'll be going everywhere across America with Offend Everyone. Me and Louis J. Gomez kicked off Rogan.
Now, what? You didn't get kicked off.
no,
I'm
he
so
went-
stupid and literal.
They went to Rogan and
Some
they
of these
kept
will be
taking
jokes.
They kept taking pictures with all of his toys and stuff. And Rogan's like, "Can we go podcast? What are you guys doing?" And then that was it.
Oh.
And I don't think they've been back. But Joe, me and Louis would love to come on if you're listening.
Yeah.
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 I would do Joe, but I'm busy.
Yeah. I
too
get
busy.
it. You don't want
Are
to
you?
fly all the way.
He's busy.
If he was here, you would do it.
If he was here between a certain time, yeah, but I'm just super busy.
we have 3-day
killer
weekends
schedule.
every.
No, it's hard.
It's
The
hard.
Flights are
He
really
has a
expensive
lot.
now.
He's doing a lot.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
busy. I got Chip. I got oh, Jesus.
He's
You're
hard-
not doing Rogan because you want to shoot a Chip podcast?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not up to him. It's up to Chip.
Yeah.
This is
Chip.
not something that he has to talk to another person
And also,
about
it's a
this.
numbers game. If
right.
Chip's doing those kind of numbers, why do you have to get on a flight?
Sure. They hide all the YouTube numbers.
Oh, they
Oh,
do.
sure. They make
Yeah.
it look like it's a dying podcast, but they are incorrect.
Everybody
forgot.
thinks Rogan does good numbers because what he gets paid. If you look at the actual numbers, I think there's really only like 150 viewers
Really?
per
Yeah,
episode.
yeah. They
And that's
loop
a
it.
Jordan Peterson one. You know,
Yeah,
the
it was
rest,
one of the big ones.
They're pretty
Yeah.
low. I don't
Yeah.
think he's pulling the numbers he's saying.
Well, also, even if Chip is starting to dip, the rise of Doug Bell is something that
That is
I
a
didn't
good
think
point.
comedy
And
has seen
starting to
before.
dip
Yeah.
is not the way to look at
Go
it.
ahead.
Remember, a Chinese airline. That's the way to look at Chip's dip.
We're starting to dip. We're gone.
Well, at least you're not Mark Summers on the Tonight Show in the early to mid '90s. With
I
Burt
never, but
Reynolds.
then again, I never would have given Burt Reynolds my back.
No, you
ever.
wouldn't have.
Ever, I would have
And
paid
now,
reverence.
by the way,
I would absolutely have given Burt Reynolds my back.
yeah, you would have.
My front, my pussy, and my crack. Would you?
Now-
Is he too old, Nat?
No, what? That's crazy.
He's not.
He's still not too old, and he's dead.
If he was
Wow.
70, yes.
That's would be my oldest.
Okay. You're at a party, Beverly Hills.
Hey, kid.
70,
How's it going?
70 is going to be a pass for me.
I like
70s, even if he's Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds 70 wasn't bad.
No, for me, that's a bit too old.
60.
No.
Me at 72.
You?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Oh, that's a really almost like a totally
That was a
dismissive.
real hard nut.
Yeah.
That didn't even
You
sound
just
like out of respect for my wife.
And that wasn't even a
just
thought.
sounded like, no.
She didn't
Why'd
consider.
Why'd you dry heave in your mouth a little bit when you said that?
That sounded like revulsion.
That's
Yeah.
a bummer.
I'm sorry.
What about
Aaron.
me when I was 25?
Of course.
Okay.
That's yeah.
There you
Aaron,
go.
I just
She's being nice.
I just said no to Burt Reynolds at 70. Why would I say yes?
Because we know each other?
yeah, you know my personality.
Yeah, he's a good person.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You're right.
You're at the Beverly Hilton. You walk outside, Burt Reynolds.
I
Wow.
love all the time you're spending at the Beverly Hilton.
Yeah.
You,
I actually, yeah.
how's it going there?
Yeah.
You got a lot of tattoos. You been in jail or something?
Hey, Bert!
Yeah.
You know, I once threw a mug of water on Mark Summers.
Wow.
You know what that says about me? I'll get you wet from here.
That's good.
Bandit!
Yeah.
Why does he talk like that?
That's how he talks.
It is?
Yeah. Got your ears on, son? Sorry, that was Jerry Reed.
He was a sexy man.
He was.
He was the biggest box office. I watched Smokey and the Bandit recently. I think it's the best comedy ever done.
Come on.
Jackie Gleason in that movie. Burt Reynolds was good, but Jackie Gleason was fucking hilarious. There'd never be a funnier
Do you
performance.
remember him, Jackie Gleason?
I mean, you wouldn't remember it.
No.
You would have seen him.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
'Cause
I'm
it's
not
fun.
Look at me. I'm not doing it.
understanding.
Because you have looks. And we just like to memorize old stuff from 30 years ago.
I mean,
30.
I was
Jackie
born-
Gleason 30 years
The
ago?
Toy with Jackie Gleason and Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah.
I also love that you think the 1970s was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
50? Oh my God, I'm old.
How
I'm
old
sorry
are
I
you?
talked to you
He
at
was,
all.
he was old by this point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be 50 this year.
Oh, marvelous.
Thanks.
Jackie Gleason was old by this point. There's Sally Field. She's still alive.
Yeah.
She's still acting.
Yeah.
What show is she in?
There he is.
Yeah, she was in a Laker show.
He's so lovely there.
my mom.
I actually have started to listen to a lot more country music, and I think Burt is really sweet.
Yeah, he was
Well,
a
he's
good
not a
country
singer. He was in
He's
this with a
wearing a
singer.
cowboy hat.
I know. It
He's
was
a bandit.
He was the bandit.
He's
Yeah.
not Smokey.
Yeah.
Call you the bandit. Wasn't that a Jerry Lewis
He's
song?
hot.
Jerry Reed.
He was
No,
a
Jerry
good-looking
Lewis is
man.
right.
I hate when fucking hot
Hey, the
people are
bandits.
dead.
Yeah.
that is true.
Only ugly people should die.
Yeah.
Can you believe hot people die?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
it's
It's
hurtful.
awful.
Yeah.
I think the only people left are ugly.
I know, right?
On this room.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's just who you hang out with.
No, I don't hang out with anyone.
Oh.
Are you a loner?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
A rebel, Dottie.
That was my CB handle. Lone Wolf.
Yeah. You seem like you get along with
Wish you had
people.
an STFU
Thanks.
handle.
What was your handle, Sam?
I don't have a CB radio, and I'm not going to pretend I did.
Wow.
I never did. I never got into that radio
No.
stuff.
No.
What are your hobbies, Natalie?
My hobbies?
Yeah.
I like getting tattoos.
That's a lot of tattoos to make it a hobby. Like some people will
With
like
a
to
job?
like no like a hobby is like people like to like ride their bicycle. And that's their hobby, and they'll do it like multiple times a week.
Fishing, per se.
Fishing is a great hobby.
Yeah.
Golf.
I like hiking.
You do.
Yeah.
I hate hiking. It frightens me. I always have to shit when I hike.
You're frightened of hiking?
Yeah, like I don't want to get too tired. I always have to shit.
Natalie has
Bugs.
to shit when she hikes, too.
She does, right?
It's perfect.
You shit outdoors.
You can shit outdoors.
I know, but when I shit, things have to be just right.
Just putting the pieces together.
Things have to be just so.
So, Natalie, you're saying you shit outdoors.
Hobbies include shitting outdoors, tattoos.
I like to dig holes and shit in them.
I'm a loner for a reason.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if nobody's around,
If you bring wet wipes, you can really do a good
Now,
wet
do you
wipes
bring
and
a-
sanitizer.
do you bring a little gardening shovel to
I
make the
don't-
holes, or
No. Okay.
When you shit in the
Usually I'm
holes.
really just urinating outside.
I see.
Usually.
Usually,
But
but every now and
occasionally,
then,
yeah.
there's a hot deuce that
Yeah.
needs dropping.
Sure.
Not really.
Every once in a while, I drop a Norton in the wild.
It's
I can't walk 10 feet in the woods without having to shit violently.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be camping with Bob Kelly soon, right?
You are.
I'm dreading it. I have to cancel this. I can't do it.
Will you be
You gotta do it. You
I
staying
don't
in
wanna
his
do it.
tiny home?
No, it's a tent. He wants
They're
to do
gonna
some
go
stupid-
bushcraft.
Ugh,
A tent? Ugh.
yeah.
They're gonna live in the
That's
wild
fun.
with knives and shitholes. So
Yeah.
you'd like that.
I'm very high maintenance when it comes to accommodations.
Everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
No, like you won't be able to call the campsite in advance and ask if they have feather pillows.
Yeah.
You should go camping. We should have.
I
a
don't
camping
like camping.
trip.
I don't enjoy it.
We'll call it a camping trip and just watch Natalie shit outside. Well, Nat, you got to go again. Just a whole bunch of coffee and beans for 3 days.
I think it's
Us with binoculars right behind a rock. Oh, she's going again. I took the wet wipes. She's got nothing out there. Nothing.
Listen, as long as there's a lake nearby, we'll be just fine.
I did an aqua dump once. Do you ever do an aqua dump?
No, that's really. Tell me about it.
I was on a canoe trip from this boarding school I got sent to when I got arrested.
Okay.
So I know it starts hot.
Yeah.
This is
And
like
then
It's very
girls in
Burt
prison
Reynolds of you.
movies.
So
Yes.
you don't want to dump just like you do in the woods. So you go, you swim out.
You don't want to pull a Cuomo.
You don't
An
wanna do a
aqua dump. Very nice.
Aqua dump.
Pulling
I-
a Cuomo is so many different things now, isn't it? It's her
Yeah.
shitting in the woods, a guy groping people,
Yes.
and then another guy protecting his brother.
All awesome things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go, you swim out, you pull your bathing suit down, then you just go and you dump, and then you just.
But how
kinda
do you
swish,
wipe though? You gotta
swish
open.
your
You gotta
butt
run your
around.
finger through it in the
If
water.
you're really
Where
into
does it go? Does it float or
It
does it go to
floats,
the
and then
bottom?
you swim away from it
Does
as
it
quick
float?
as possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
it floats.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
And then I started to walk back in, and I guess I stepped on like a clamshell or a broken bottle, and my foot gashed open. So I came out.
Karma.
It wouldn't stop bleeding.
And it's in shit water now.
It's in shit water. So I had to get in someone's power boat. They took me to the Parry Sound, Ontario hospital. I got 12 stitches and then had to go back home.
wow.
All from an aqua dump.
And when you were
You
in the
could have pooped in
hospital,
the hospital.
Yeah, it's true.
did you ask them to wipe your ass while they were stitching you up?
No, but
Okay.
then, they stitched me up, and then it was really hard to walk for like 3 weeks.
So you
Bottom
won't.
of your foot.
And because of this, you won't shit in the water anymore.
I'll still shit in the water.
You will.
Just like neighbors' pools and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. 'Cause
I've
the
never done
bottom's
that.
clean.
I
Never shit in the
recently
water.
learned that people pee in hot tubs. I didn't realize.
Why?
I didn't know. I didn't think
You
that.
shouldn't. It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really. Yeah, it's not
I
something you
didn't know.
should do, but a lot of and people also piss in pools. Like
I
it's
thought
like
only children pissed in pools. I didn't
thought
know
so, too.
full-grown adults pissed in pools.
Like
Yeah.
I've been by people in this room where I'm like, you can't piss in a pool. People will look at me like, what are you, the Queen of England? Of course, that's where else would you piss?
Yeah.
Out of the pool.
We don't piss. We don't piss in the pool. We used our neighbor's pool the other day. He's a lovely man.
To piss in?
His name's Bobby, and he
Yeah.
invited us over.
Ah.
You know what, dude? He keeps
Yeah,
coming
dude,
over and
it's not a
pissing in my
toilet,
pool.
What are you doing? Now Max has to swim in this shit.
Maxie, don't swim in the pool. Aaron pissed
The
in
Berg's
it.
pissed in it. Eating all the white asparagus I made with the steak tips stinking up my pool.
That idiot talking about steak tips. I'm so tired of Bob talking about fucking steak tips.
He loves steak
I
tips.
know he does.
They're
Wow.
delicious.
Here's a steak tip. Don't eat it. You're dying. Fucking asshole.
I think he's healthy. I think it's weird
You
that
do?
I have heart disease.
Compared to what?
And Bobby's fine. I
have
found
heart
out I had
disease?
heart disease like 2 months ago.
Oh, what are you taking? I'm on something too.
Steroids.
Yeah, steroids. I don't listen to the doctors.
Yeah, that's.
Well, it's all a fit. Yeah, I got Lipitor for my cholesterol, and then I got some type of thing I take in the morning. I got a blockage in my LAD or LAR. Good news, 33 is the number. They did a calcium check. It's 33. So he's like, you're not going to die. You don't need surgery. Right away.
That's great.
I guess it's good.
That's great. I mean, better than the alternative.
It's scary. And then they tell you all this stuff. Don't eat red meat. Then another doctor's like, you can eat red meat. Don't eat dairy. And then one guy's like, don't smoke. And then another guy's like, smoke. And I was like, oh, okay. Thanks for working in this cigar store. Yeah. And then it's weird. But I feel fine. I feel better. But it was scary.
Sure.
Yeah. I thought they're gonna have to chop me open and they put a
Through your
stent.
wrist. Through your wrist, I think they do it now. Or through your arm, yeah.
Yeah. How's yours?
Fine. I mean, it's in my family, so I got checked early.
That's what I have.
And the guy's like, he's like, you might want to little a bit. So I take some stuff in the morning.
Little a bit.
Little
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
He
goes to an
also,
Italian doctor.
yeah, he also makes pizza. Yeah. He's the same guy.
Jim, welcome to Papa John's.
Yeah, he's actually his doctor is a plumber whose brother's named Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the guys coming over to fix your place all the time. Got the sink fixed, but a little bit with the heart.
Yeah, a little bit of plaque.
You know, yeah, it's plaque. That's
little
what
bit,
it's
sure
hard
it is.
calcium. You can't reverse it.
No, that's why you got to take stuff that coats it.
Yeah.
Baby aspirin. and
Because
stuff
if
like
it bursts, yeah, it's a whole thing.
Do you go to the doctor regularly, Natalie?
I do.
You do.
that. You healthy?
Any problems so far?
Only mentally.
Okay.
Depression.
All right.
Do you have a therapist?
Yeah.
Do they help? BetterHelp.com. Big
Hey.
Chip sponsors.
Yeah.
Do
I mean, they
does it
sponsor
help?
this show.
Well, yeah, but with Chip needs the sponsors more than we do because I get a bigger cut of Chip.
Oh, that's very selfish.
Yeah. Well, it's a podcast, and since we can't have one.
No, we can't. No, No, we can't.
So you go to a therapist?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Good one.
They're good.
That doesn't sound very good at all.
There? You mean it's more
He's
than one?
great.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like you're satisfied.
You're not happy.
No. Like if I went to a doctor, like a heart doctor.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, they're okay. It's like,
Yeah.
it's time to find a new heart doctor.
And your brain is almost as important as your heart.
It is
Yeah.
Almost.
Walk me through it. I'm Burt Reynolds.
We're in the Beverly Hilton.
We're at the Beverly Hilton.
Tell me, yeah.
So how was your week, Natalie?
It was good.
Why does this voice keep
What's
changing?
what's going on?
Rock.
What's up? What's up
You
with?
can't win, Rock.
I didn't hear no bell, Natalie. The guy. Tell me what's going on with this guy.
Well, I was hoping you would be the guy, Bert.
I'm 70 and my dick is soft.
That's not Bert. Bert would never
That
say
is
that.
be
not
hard.
Bert.
It'd be a lie, wouldn't
Bert,
it?
it would be a lie.
It'd be a lie.
Dick's
It would
always
be a lie.
hard.
Yes.
He would come in, drop his robe, and go harder than Asian arithmetic.
Always hard, Bert Reynolds. Yeah.
So, do you think you might need a new therapist?
No, he's good.
Do you go to the one that all the comics
No,
go to?
that's
No.
psychotic.
Let me say this
The
about
comedian
him.
therapist?
What kind of psychopath goes to the same therapist as all their friends?
I don't understand why you're going, oh, he helped Jackie Mason. This is going to be great.
Yeah,
Has
no,
he
I don't
been
get
doing
it.
comedy therapy for that long?
He's been that was his claim to fame. Every time I went to him, I would go home and want to divorce my wife. Every time. I'd go home and just argue. And now I got this new therapist in Jersey. I call her Dr. Melfi.
nice.
And, yeah.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
And
Dream
she's
about her in the
great.
shower.
It's
He'll get you.
good guy who breaks the flow.
Doug.
But that was no, that was Jim. Wait.
She's good.
Yeah. How long have you been going to your therapist for?
Since I was 16.
Same one.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Same therapist.
Same
one?
one.
I can't stay with somebody
It
that
might
long.
be too long.
Weekly or
switch around?
bi-weekly?
It's currently daily. No, it's it's currently weekly, but it's varied. Yeah.
I'm a bi-weekly guy now.
Yeah.
I don't
Bi-weekly is
need
good.
too much.
I think I get bored in therapy. I've been doing phone therapy for the last 2
So
years
does
on
the
Skype.
therapist.
You know, I hadn't seen my therapist in so long. I sent him a photo. Okay. I sent him a photo just because of an accomplishment, and I was in the photo.
What was the
Shave
accomplishment?
my pussy.
Hey, good news, talk. What was the accomplishment?
No,
Go ahead.
I gotta go.
It's okay.
I had shaved.
Your
No,
vagina.
I'm just using his joke. I gotta. What up? I was like, oh, I did this. Yay.
What was it a picture of?
No.
I mean,
Something that you wanted. Something you
Something
wanted
that
to do.
was a struggle to do, but you had the courage to do it.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
good.
Thank you.
That's funny.
What was it?
Murder a small animal.
Sam, it's between me and the doctor.
Yeah, she's
Aren't you curious?
I want to know.
Okay.
What is it?
What was
hit.
it?
Like overcoming a bad relationship, doing something you didn't think.
How do you take a picture of you overcoming a bad relationship?
Knife just going in.
Urinating on a grave.
Yeah, I'm more curious. about,
This is photos that are only going to come up in court.
well, yeah, what was it? What kind of? First of all,
No, I was.
I carved my keys into the side.
You know what? I unironically like that song. God
I mean,
damn
it's
it.
not a bad
It's a
song.
great
that
song.
It's not a bad song.
Carrie Underwood.
Women love singing at a karaoke.
It's so. It's so empowering.
You want to say
Empowering.
empowering? Yeah.
Yeah, I did want to say.
You
it.
I know you
should
did.
say it. Say
I
it.
hate it.
Oh, now.
Amber Heard's anthem.
Not
It's
anymore.
so good.
Do you hear what happened with that whole case?
Good addition, man.
Thanks, man.
Good addition.
Yeah, guy who
dude.
chimes in.
I was literally on my way here going, I hope they don't talk about the Johnny.
We
Amber.
talked about it a bunch in the beginning.
We
God.
open with it, yeah.
I can't. I feel like
What
every.
kind of pictures are you sending your therapist?
Okay, can I tell you want? It was the first time my name was ever on a marquee. I sent him a picture. That was
That's
it.
nice.
That was
That's
it.
not embarrassing.
I sent
That's
him a
fine.
picture.
What's
Be
wrong with
proud
that?
of your
And
accomplishments.
I was like, yay, I
That's
sent it to him.
nice.
And then I had therapy session. He was like, Natalie, I haven't seen you since 2020. You must have lost 20 pounds. And do we need to talk about this?
Yeah.
And I said,
This doesn't sound like a.
maybe I'm not using my therapy sessions wisely.
I'm going to need you to send me more photos.
Yeah.
He's like, maybe take off the clothes and send me a
Yeah.
picture so I can
Yeah.
inspect.
Does
You
he
look
know-
like you lost 20 pounds. I told you to lose 30.
You're not doing this right.
He's like, more.
How old is your therapist?
50, 60.
It's a man or
Did you ever
a
get a
woman?
weird vibe from him or no?
No.
That sounded like you're...
I always wanted to do.
He was recommended to me by my high school principal.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
boy. Oh, boy.
If I can't fuck her, this guy better.
It does seem like a very familiar
It does.
relationship.
It does. I think that's the problem. It's so familiar.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
You think about changing it up?
I do. I've tried.
Yeah.
But
Why have you tried? You didn't like the new person?
Nothing.
They're not as nice.
It's
They're
not
as
as
friendly.
familiar.
Yeah, it's not as familiar.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my bud.
I guess.
Not my buddy.
Yeah.
He's my bud.
He's your bud.
He's my buddy.
Yeah.
Does it help?
Sometimes.
Do you
That doesn't
feel
sound like it does
on
at
a
all.
scale of 1 to 10, where are you at mentally?
10.
Now?
10 being the worst.
Last night.
Last night, I think right now I'm at a 7.
Yeah, I'm
Seven's
low.
very good.
I had a low day
I'm okay.
yesterday. I didn't feel good yesterday.
Why?
What happened?
Just depressed.
Were you on the Tonight Show with Burt Reynolds?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Aaron.
Why were you sad yesterday?
Go ahead, Aaron.
Aaron.
You're among friends, Ricky.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Well,
What's going on?
you know, I have this new kids show.
I keep hearing about it.
Before the kids show, I used to do another show, and those people got sad that I left that show. They didn't handle it in the best way, and some of them were very angry. So
Here's
there's
the-
this
here's the
thing
thing
called
about
Twitter where
shows
people say
breaking-
mean things.
Here's the thing about
Oh.
shows breaking up. It's
Yeah.
almost always smooth, I find.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh, actually, Jim, you're right. Thank you for correcting
You
me.
think it's going to be, though, don't you?
Oh, of course, because you have it planned out in
Has it
your
not been smooth?
head.
No, it's not smooth.
Oh.
Well, you have it planned out in your head where you're like, no, man, we're just going to go and do our own thing. You know, hey, fans, good news. Now there's 2 shows for you
Yeah.
to enjoy. Everything's going to be cool.
They don't like that.
No,
the
it's-
fans get mad.
The fans get mad.
I feel
But
bad for the fans.
sometimes people feed the fans, you know,
Yeah.
and push them to get
Yeah.
a little angry. That
You
happens.
know what?
I haven't noticed
You
that.
know, that
You know what's
happens.
interesting?
You never noticed that happen?
Someone
Okay.
said this to me once, and I think it was so great. He was like, I don't believe that you don't have control over your fans. And and listen, I know you're giving me this look like no, but I do think that you do have more influence than you think, and they are probably being nudged to act out.
But as far as controlling the
Not
fans,
control, but like they're being nudged in a certain direction.
it would be
Yeah,
easier to
definitely.
control hornets with a flute than it is to control these people online.
Absolutely,
Here's
but
what
like,
they
I
get-
think you can kind of nudge people to be like
but sometimes-
shittier or less shitty.
Sometimes you nudge
yeah.
fans, and then you go like, okay, we're done nudging, and the fans go, no, we're
No, we're
not.
not done.
We're
And
not
they also,
done.
and a lot of times they're doing it because it's fun to do shit. It's fun to be angry, or it's fun. So the fans don't even need nudging. Like half the things they say are not even personal. They just like being a part of the whatever is going on.
Yeah,
The
battle.
attack. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no real feel good podcast fans out there that go like over the top, like, "Hey, buddy, you're doing great."
Well, if there are, they can't joke or they can't play in the negative space. You know what I mean? Like all the really supportive
Yeah.
podcast fans are probably listening to podcasts that are like 24 hours a day, just like affirmation. And if that's what you're doing, you probably get a lot of.
You should do one like that.
Affirmations.
You should do like an affirmative podcast.
You think I'm the guy for it?
I think so, definitely. Like real, just positive stuff.
I never even thought of that.
I think
but-
there's an in between. I think that you're on one edge of an extreme where the fans there can be very like they can be very intense and make you feel bad.
Yeah.
And it
They
doesn't
make you feel bad, Aaron?
Not really. I just wanted to talk about depression.
I don't know.
Were you depressed yesterday about it? Do you miss it?
No, I don't miss that. What do I?
You just wish it had gone a little more smoothly.
what's
Don't want
the
it to be
best way
negative?
put it? Yeah, I wish it would. I knew it wasn't going to go smoothly, but you have to.
But you wanna-
I got sick of doing the same thing.
Yes.
For so long.
Yeah.
And it's like you want to grow and do something different,
Yep.
and you're not going to do it when you're kept in those confines.
Yes.
So you got to leap and fucking do something different.
Yeah.
So I'm upset that people got upset, and I loved making people laugh, and I'm sad that they don't want to laugh on my terms now.
But it's
Yeah.
early too. Like you gotta give
Oh,
people
So like
time.
another day.
No. We're talking probably 6 years.
6 years, it kind of starts to feel okay.
Now, have
again.
you guys ever gone through anything like this?
6 years, it kind of starts to feel
a
okay
toxic,
again.
a toxic situation that eventually broke up when a comic genius got fired? No, I've never had anything like that at all. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Never.
yeah. No,
Never
I've
happened.
never.
Never swam in negativity for day after day.
Never at all.
No. We're like,
No.
yeah. You just, your whole identity is something, and then all of it just collapses around you, and
And then how do
everybody's
you
perception
feel about
is totally
that?
skewed.
Then you move on to do something else. How's that move on feel?
It's worse.
Yeah, and you always realize, like, part of it is people hate you, but a big part of it is people love you and miss what it was. There's a huge part of that anger that's driven. Like,
That's what it is.
As mad as I would get.
And you can get that. You understand
I
that.
understand. I don't understand all of the anger sometimes. I'm like, even like I have people I'm a fan of that I would never get that mad of, but I do in a really weird way take it as a compliment. Like, wow, that really meant something to you guys.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
love this so much.
Yeah.
And you are literally want to take a machete because it's gone. You're fucking angry.
Yeah,
And I
we
get that.
did a show that was so funny that would make people laugh so much that they love you that you leave that it turns to hate.
Yeah.
Because they're like, how could you do this to us?
It's
And to the
literally-
point where people are like, hey,
Although I
we
didn't leave,
we
I
got
cared, I
his address.
stayed.
Let's go to his house. Like, they're going to come to my house and be like, come back on the show. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that's going to work.
yeah.
It's like people's parents getting divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're like, "Fuck you, Dad. You're leaving Mom." Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like that.
But you're like, Dad's got this hot new piece of puss over here.
Yeah.
Right. And as a dad, you're like, do you see who I'm leaving? Like, you want people
Your
to
mom's
understand.
a fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Your mom needs help.
think-
We tried to get your mom help. She won't get it.
Have you heard
and
what
she's
she
still
says?
talking about COVID. It's over. She's still going on about it.
I know you liked your mom early on.
I liked your mom too.
Yeah, but guess what?
Guess what?
It's different now.
But you can't deny that mom is still a good fuck.
Your mom gets hammered and gets behind the wheel of a car. That's my Buick LeSabre.
Yeah. I mean, look, it takes time. You know,
Yeah.
it takes
Yeah.
time. You just plow through, and and you start picking up new people, and like some of the old people start to like understand what's happening. But it does. I mean,
I've
it's
still got 3 fans.
I will
those
say
3 are the ones that count.
Your
yeah.
videos do fine. What are you talking about? They do. I mean, I've only seen the results of one, which seemed to be doing pretty well.
That one did great.
Listen, I'm not
Good
afraid to be.
guest.
I'm not afraid to be genuine, Aaron. People love you so much. You're so fucking funny, and people love you. Like people that support me love you so much,
Yeah.
and I just hear that directly from them.
I'm pretty funny.
You're saying people love Aaron, then you are afraid to be genuine. People find you mediocre.
Yeah.
At best.
No, they really
It
do love
depends who
you.
you're asking.
They really love you. So I'm sorry that you're hearing the negative side, and sometimes you just hear like negativity overrules positivity. But yeah,
If I was 72 and still in good shape,
yeah.
And what hotel?
the Beverly Hilton, not a suite, but an economy room, an affordable Groupon type room, and I was in there petting a cat, like one of those expensive cats. I would have borrowed it, and I'm petting it looking like an evil genius from a Bond movie. Yeah. Then,
If it was a dog and not a cat.
all right,
Right.
I'm in.
And he told you he was sad.
The sad thing, yes, with a little anger behind
I'm not really
it.
sad. I just wanted to talk about it with people that knew
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
Sure, I've been
Yeah.
Good. I reached
Yeah.
out to you numerous times. Didn't call you.
No, I know.
I didn't have your number.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah. Didn't try to get it.
I offered it to him.
Didn't want it.
I saw the phone ringing. I'm like, here's Sam's number.
Aaron didn't call you. Didn't want him to.
Yeah, didn't want to.
I feel
Yeah.
good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think you need a new therapist.
Yeah.
Okay,
Natalie.
Sam.
Don't you think so?
Hard to say because I don't know what she was like before a therapist. Like my therapist
Travis, you think so?
I was a wreck, Sam,
When?
Before the therapist.
before the therapist when I was 15.
Why were you a wreck?
I mean, a lot of 15-year-olds are.
yeah.
I'm just messing.
When Troy was 15,
yeah.
he punched a kid in the face.
Nice.
Well, he maced a kid.
Yep.
Oh.
And then he punched him so hard that not the kid who got punched, but Troy who was doing the punching, defecated in his own pants.
Yep. All because the kid was a different religion.
Yeah.
That's where Troy
Why
was
is
at.
pooping
Agnostic.
such a theme today?
Just
Because you and Troy poop in weird places.
Yeah.
You poop outside, and Troy hits people and poops his pants.
I like pooping outside too.
You do?
Of course, love it.
I hate shitting outdoors because I like to relax.
Of course.
Yeah.
I like to sit on the toilet for extended periods of time. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll sit on the toilet.
That'll get you hemorrhoids.
I have never gotten one.
Congrats on that.
And I think it's because I've conditioned myself. I've primed myself to not when I don't stress when I sit.
You just kind of relax.
You people get
Don't
hemorrhoids.
you
people.
Don't you people.
Yeah.
Me.
People.
Why do you think I got hemorrhoids?
You people,
Troy
because
gets
you are the
hemorrhoids.
one that said, "Oh, that's how you get hemorrhoids."
I've heard.
I was doing
you,
squats.
You people, you sit on the toilet.
I'm not a hemorrhoid person.
Whatever. You sit there and you stress. You
No.
sit
You
and you
push.
stress. You push.
See, I push.
You do?
push.
I walk in pushing, and I
Yes.
drop my pants,
Yes,
and I
you
squat
push.
as I'm pushing.
Yeah.
I used your stall when I got here today.
I
The Norton stall. Yeah. The graffiti in there is fantastic.
I sit and I relax for
How long you take?
maybe up to an hour.
That's horrible.
60 minutes.
And-
You have a problem.
She's checking her Twitter. she's posting.
I'm doing
Posting
work.
photos.
What work?
Any work I have to do on my computer.
yeah, yeah.
Is that where you write
You
your...
take your computer to do?
Yeah, she's
or
like-
your phone.
Both.
I can't sit with.
Wow.
I can't sit with a
Sometimes
computer.
both computers, to be honest.
two computers?
I have a desk in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a nightmare.
you wheel the desk in.
Do you use a squatty potty? I like a good squatty potty.
I have my own squatty potty. It's just like a little thing
a
that
guy.
I have.
It's Louis
It's a
J.
guy.
Gomez
It's my ex-boyfriend.
Dat fan.
on all fours.
Yeah, no, I like a nice long dump, a nice relaxing.
60 minutes, though?
No.
No.
But I mean a while.
Here's the worst thing about dumping here.
Hop in the shower first.
No bidet.
First, before the dump?
Always.
You,
No
you
bidet.
shower before the dump?
Always.
Why? He wants to be
Jim?
clean.
No, because I like my asshole to be filthy.
Yeah.
So I shower first, and then I fucking get that out of the way, and then I can dirty up my hole.
Gotcha. That way you can keep the residue for the rest
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
day.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
smart.
What's your post-poop process?
What an alliteration.
That's a great post-poop process. I will normally, I do a very, very strict wiping regimen.
Okay.
Explain the finger.
Well, I mean, I take a decent amount of paper, and I make sure I don't go too deep.
Oh, you go with the finger just to make
inside.
sure there's nothing.
Nothing, and the paper has to be clean.
Not around.
Oh, there is a process. Okay,
Sure,
paper
sure.
has to be clean.
Has to be clean when I'm
Yep.
done.
Yep. So,
Then I flush, and that's the end of it.
You do
interesting.
flush?
Are you a wet wipe guy or
Occasionally,
just a
I
dry
have a
paper towel?
bidet. I have one of those
You do.
toilets that raises,
High maintenance for sure.
so I have the
Same.
bidet,
Yep.
Same.
which I like.
All of you.
Hoses,
Yeah.
You
We
guys,
got bidets.
this is really unnecessary to have a bidet.
No, it's
No, but it
No,
comes with the toilet.
you
I
have a
call it.
bidet?
Whatever filth
No, because
ass.
I'm
then
not
you-
a fucking bitch.
You can't comment on it, really, if you don't
I've
have a
lived
bidet.
with a bidet before.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
If you shat on my toilet, your life would change.
Yeah.
So it's warm.
You wouldn't need
seat.
a
That's how you get a lot
therapist
of
anymore.
girls over.
Oh my God! I'm like, you have to shit. Forget it. Come over. Yeah.
Wow.
Great toilet.
And then can I ask you guys a question? I apologize.
Are we in the Beverly Hilton?
Yes. How long into a
name
relationship
of
do
this
you
episode.
feel that a woman should be able to say like, "Hey, I'm gonna go poop. Be back in a
My
minute."
wife used to shit
5
a romper.
minutes.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Give me the 200 and then let's get to it.
Today,
my
I-
wife would do it.
Really?
Walking
How long
over.
have you been married?
She has like celiac. So I made her lobster tails for dinner for her birthday once. She's walking to my house. She deuced in a romper. She had to go in and shower with the romper
Good for
on.
her.
And goes, can you keep the lobster warm?
How long have you been
You
together?
keep that shit warm. 7 years, 8 years.
Okay.
I've been actually today. I've been married for 10 years.
Okay, happy anniversary.
Yes, thank you for the applause.
Very
The
nice.
whole shit conversation was just leading me in to get
Yeah.
this.
Happy
I actually-
anniversary.
I
That
texted a
reminds me, 10 years ago today, I took an oath.
Texted a picture of my anniversary signed to my therapist.
Yeah.
He said I look great. I need to lose a little more weight, but no. And before that, I think I was with my wife for like 6 or 7 years before we were even married.
Wow.
So we're like at least 16 years in.
Yeah.
We would never have that conversation. 16 years in, it wouldn't happen.
Wow.
We're not. This isn't what we do.
That's how I picture
That's
you.
nice.
That's how I
Classy.
picture you.
Classy.
Yeah. I one time
Romantic.
I had a girlfriend scream at me because I had shat before she went to work, and she's like, I was almost late for work because of your shit smell. She couldn't brush her teeth.
Yeah, I could see that too.
I've never been prouder of my life. Never.
I used to date.
Did it give you a
this girl.
smile all day?
All day. That was 2008. I still wake up smiling about it.
I used
Yeah.
to date her. She had 3 roommates, so I'd go in. I'd have to shit, so I'd turn the shower on so no
Yeah,
one would
it's
hear me
embarrassing,
shitting.
of
Yes.
And then I got
What
in
a
the
move.
shower, but then I forgot to flush the toilet. So then the next roommate goes in and he goes, "Oh my God!" and just yells that out. And Lori's sitting right there, and she goes, "What?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Who's shitting here?" And I was like, "Oh."
It's embarrassing.
I don't know.
It's easy if you're a guy. Like if it was a girl that did that, it would be so much more embarrassing.
Yeah, no, it would.
Right?
I
It
would
would
probably
be for a woman, yeah.
divorce. Yeah.
No one cares if a guy shits. I don't care if a girl shits either. It's like, just do it.
Girls shit.
They shit.
My wife
do?
does it a lot. 5-8 times a day.
That's a lot.
Stomach's a mess. She's just on there all the time. You just hear the bidet, water bills through the roof.
I like
Yeah.
that, though. I like a nice bidet, though. I like to be
Bidets are
hygienic.
great.
I like a
Bidets
nice
are great.
hygiene. By the way, we have to break because I have to go to the bathroom. I have to piss.
All
Yeah.
this talk.
Me too.
All this talk. All right. Well, let's take a break. Let's.
What's
if
everybody
you need to go
plugging?
to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Aaron Berg, the new show, which is, if I do say so myself, catching fire.
Thank you.
Berg's Base every Wednesday at 10 p.m. on Gas Digital and every Monday on all streaming platforms. That's the very show. Go back through the archives on YouTube.
Yep.
You can find the great interview that Doug Bell did that we've played clips of here.
Yeah,
that was,
he
I
was
mean,
brilliant.
excellent. Also, Aaron and Louis J. Gomez will be going out on their Offend Everyone tour starting in July. The tour kicks off at the Creek and Cave in Austin on July 1st and 2nd.
I won't be attending that, thank you.
And we'll hit Alabama, Nashville, Florida, Cleveland, Columbus, Syracuse, Albany, Tampa, Miami, Orlando, Minneapolis, Phoenix, Los Angeles. Dates through December are on aaronberg.com. And Natalie Cuomo will be hosting Classy, Trashy Comedy at The Stand tonight at 9 p.m. Mike Cannon, Adrian Lappalucci. It says Doug Bell.
Oh, I don't know what that's about.
Wow.
And then Natalie's all over the place. June 9th, Norwalk, Connecticut, Atlantic City, Missouri, Toronto, Laugh Boston. Go to nataliecuomo.com. And we'll be. You want to?
No, just Jim Thorpe on Friday, Delaware at the Queen Theater Saturday. No one cares.
We'll be right back.